Let's see the messages Spirit has for us in this 12-12 portal. The timestamps will be in the description box below. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, and your Venus and your North Node. Going to get the whole complete picture. All right? We're going to get it started with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for this 12-12 portal. We're going to get it popping off immediately. Y'all know how we do. If you have not subscribed, go on and hit that button one time. Boop! I think something flipped over as I did that. Nope, but one just fell out. Did you hit the button? Thank you. You got wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and reflection. So you popping off with wisdom. So that's actually very in alignment with the 12-12 portal. You are receiving some sort of downloads in this next week, you know, because the energy is here. It's going to be pertinent. It's going to be potent on 12-12, which is Friday. But, you know, several days before, several days after. Yeah, so you're going to be receiving some downloads. With the butterflies, it's giving me, I don't know, something about transformation or something, you know, helping you understand the transformation that you just went through. Something like that. Let's go further, Sag. If you need to book a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. You got Capricorn, which if you're a December Sag, that's your sister sign. Okay, interesting. Capricorn may have maybe pertinent to your 12-12 portal. Let's get your song. I gotta load a volume down because YouTube has copyrights, and I forgot about that. Okay, give me a second. All right, let's see what your song is, Sag. Make It Look Easy by Will Smith. I don't even know that song. Make It Look Easy by Will Smith. I feel like some of the information or clarity that you're acquiring is showing you how to do something that you want to do or achieve a goal in an easier way. That and like y'all, I don't know. It's like y'all making this rebirth that I'm feeling for you. Y'all making it look easy. Like this comeback. That's what I'm looking for. Like you're making a comeback in some type of way. Ooh. And without the strong confirmation. And y'all making it look easy. We got elder healing through the lineage. Yes, I'm telling you. Y'all going through some sort of strong transformational rebirth process, period, phase. Like you're rolling into the new phase. You know, some of y'all could be in a spiritual awakening journey or on a spiritual, let me say that. Yes, you could be on a spiritual awakening journey and just gotten out of one of the phases. And you acquired all the wisdom that was there for you in that phase to acquire. And now you're using that wisdom to move forward in this new phase. Let's go further with a tea leaf. I ain't getting no tears. I knew it was something missing. All right, I'm going to cut this deck. Let's see. A message. Ooh, we got May. So that's Taurus. What is that? Taurus, Gemini energy. Okay, let me get one more. Good Lord. I'm trying to find an easier way to maneuver with this deck. And we have Throne, position of authority. So some of y'all could be receiving a promotion or, I don't know, being put in a position of authority in some sort of way in this next week or so. Let's say month. Let's say month with that one. But I would say, I feel like, I don't even want to put a time frame on it. I just feel like that's the energy that this 12-12 portal is bringing you. That could be the wisdom that you're acquiring. I don't know, you're being put into, some of you are being put into some sort of position of authority. Let's go further with the tarot. And then we have making it easy, make it look easy with Will Smith. Okay. What do we got? That's too many. That's 4. Let's get them on that one here. Here's some messages for Sagittarius. This 12-12 portal. Here's some messages for Sagittarius. What do we got so far? We got the 4 of Cups. So some sort of offer, some sort of cup being offered to you that you may not trust, is what I'm feeling. With this 4 of Cups, you may not trust it because of things not turning out the way you wanted them to in the past. You may have had an opportunity like this before, or you may have tried something like this before and it didn't work. You also have the Wheel of Fortune though. So apparently this time is different. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune rolling in and you have the 2 of Wands. Some sort of decision needing to be made. A choice. 2 paths. One going this way, one going that way. And I feel like it's the one that needs to be taken is the one that gets you out of your comfort zone. The one that you're nervous about taking. The one that's being offered, but you may not necessarily trust it because of how things turned out the last time. Let's go further. Actually, tell me why the 4 of Cups is here for Sagittarius. We got the King of Wands. All right, it may be an entrepreneurial opportunity. Tell me more about the 4 of Cups. Tell me more about the 4 of Cups for Sag. We have the 10 of Swords. Shall we give you one more for Sagittarius with the 4 of Cups? Give you one more. And we got the 3 of Wands. So some of y'all could have an opportunity to start your own business or pursue your own business or leave your job to pursue your own business. That's getting you out of your comfort zone. That is expanding you in some type of way. Some of you are overthinking something that you already know what you want to do. Or you already know what you need to do. The 12-12 portal is going to give you that energetic push. Not an aggressive one, but it's going to give you the opportunity to end something. Some of y'all, this could be a person that you are needing to cut ties with. Tell me more about the 4 of Cups for Sagittarius. Oh, wow. Okay. We got the Moon, Sun. Wow, you have the Sun and the Moon. The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So, yeah, some of y'all, this is definitely a person that is coming in, and they're the ones offering the cup with the Knight of Cups. They're offering a cup that the cup is good. The opportunity seems to be good. There's something you need to cut ties with in order to, you know, fully accept this opportunity. Past disappointments may be one of it, like your past. Something in your past may need to be released in order for you to fully indulge in this new opportunity. But either that, or you need to, something needs to end. Like, you may need to stop overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? And just go for it. Something like that. That's interesting. I didn't expect all that to come out for the Four of Cups. For Jesus, what's this Wheel of Fortune gonna bring for y'all? Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. What do we got? We got the Empress. Yes. Like, whatever you're trying to create, Sag, you have luck on your side. Like, you need to go for it. Whatever it is you want to give birth to. Business, relationship, all of the above. Two of Wands. Tell me about this. That's too many. But the Two of Cups flew out. Like, this, I mean, it could be a love proposal for some of y'all, is getting you out of your comfort zone. This is the second time I'm seeing a cup being offered along with the Four of Cups. Like, the cup for you seems to be like a relationship. Wow, as I say that, the Ace of Cups flew out. So the 12-12 portal is bringing out a relationship, Sagittarius. Tell me more. Tell me more. Wow, the King of Wands came out again. So this could definitely be a divine masculine. I mean, the King of Wands is also y'all, but it could, you could also, because the Queen of Wands came out too, which is also y'all. That can represent y'all, that can represent your person. You can also be meeting a fellow fire sign. I feel like since you came out twice in your reading, I'm going to leave that right there. Tell me more about the King of Wands. We got the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So y'all need to instill healthy boundaries, and you need to communicate clearly. You're also receiving some clarity in this, you know, in this 12-12 portal. Something, I don't know, something is becoming clear to you. Something is becoming clear to you. Something's being revealed. Something like that, because you got the moon too. But love seems to be a theme of your 12-12 portal. And some sort of promotion too. Y'all got wisdom, Sag. Like, y'all have a couple things here. So take it as it resonates. You know, all messages aren't for everybody. But love was the main one. All right, Sag. I love you for being here. Hold on, let me get one of y'all last card. I forgot. Let me get y'all last oracle, as I'm looking down at it. You got spirituality. So like I started off saying, some of y'all may be on a spiritual awakening journey, and you're stepping into a new cycle, a new phase now. You're stepping in with way more wisdom. That could be putting you in the position of authority. Just the knowledge that you have acquired, and some sort of, I don't know, something, some sort of clarity on something. Okay? I forgot y'all did get Capricorn too. So, you know, y'all person could be a Capricorn. Who knows? We shall see. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, Sagittarius. I love you. See you in my next reading. Capricorn beloveds, welcome. Welcome on in. Let's see what your 12-12 portal messages are. We're going to start off immediately. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go on and hit that button one time. Boop. Thank you. You started off with pause. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be taking a pause or needing to take a pause. I feel like it's a meditative pause. But some of y'all, I feel like, may need to slow down, especially with you, Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all may need to slow down, you know? Okay, this one wants to come out. We got hope. Hope is the light in the darkness. Never extinguish it. Okay. So I feel like some of y'all might be moving on from a pause. Some of y'all might be on a pause right now. You might be moving on from that. Let's see. Let's see. We got traveler, move in a new direction. What I just said. Some of y'all might be moving on from a pause. Okay. So you're moving in a new direction, Capricorn. Let's get some tea leaf messages and see what else we got going on to give us an idea of what kind of messages we got for y'all. We have teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So that's giving me soul tribe energy. And we have beetle, good fortune. Perfect. All right, now let's get your song for this 12-12 portal. What is Capricorn's song? We got Stand Up by T.I. Okay. So, stand up. If you don't like what I'm saying, then buck. Swing. Okay, so I don't want to sing the rest of that, but what I'm getting from that is I feel like that's almost giving me like being in a position of authority. You know what I mean? Not taking no shit from nobody, in a healthy way, instilling healthy boundaries. Okay, Capricorn, yes. Okay, what's the 12-12 portal messages for Capricorn? I was about to say, what can y'all expect? What are the messages for the 12-12 portal for Capricorn? Okay, we got Awakening, which is a judgment that flew out of the deck. Some of y'all could be seeing 222. It could be a partnership coming in with something. It can be business related for a lot of you. But like I said earlier, with some of y'all coming out of a pause, the judgment is giving me that even more. It's like you are answering the call to something. You are accepting the assignment. You're saying yes to something. A lot of you could be on a spiritual awakening journey. Some of you could just be stepping up in your life, taking authority at work, in your personal life, setting healthy boundaries with people. Let's go a little further. What messages do we have for Capricorn? What messages do we have for Capricorn? Wow, y'all got the death card. Jesus. Y'all got the judgment and the death together. So it is time for you to step into some sort of rebirth. This is a rebirth coming in for you. Something is transforming from what it is now to something beautiful. Like, I couldn't even speak. I had to get some water. This is a very deep transformation that you're going through, Capricorn. I feel like you have held on to hope. You have been praying for something. And now there's a new direction for you to move in. The portal is going to reveal it for you. This is like, it's time. It's divine timing for something to happen. Tell me why the judgment and the death card is here for Capricorn. We have the King of Pentacles. Look, it's time for you to shine. That is you. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to come out. Good God. We got the King of Swords. Some of y'all could have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart somewhere. This is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. By the way, one more for this death and judgment card, please. Wow. And you got the Temperance. It's divine timing. You're in the flow. You're in something. It's alignment. It's alignment. You've been patient with something. That's Sagittarius energy also. You have Sagittarius in your chart. But something, it's time for something to happen. You know, divine timing. You're in the flow. Stand up. It's your time now. Any more messages for Capricorn? The 12-12. Let's just 3. We got the 3 of Swords. Here you are again coming out with as the King of Pentacles again. And the Ace of Wands. So you have a new exciting beginning. A new exciting beginning. You are moving past these disappointments, this sadness that you've been experiencing recently. You're moving past that. You're getting away from that. You're standing in your power. You came out in your own reading twice. Tell me about this Ace of Wands for Capricorn. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. We got the 2 of Wands. You're expanding. You're getting out of your comfort zone. You're getting out of your comfort zone. It's like it's time for you to move on. There's some plans that you've been making. And, you know, it's time for you to move forward with them now. That's why you've been on that pause. You was in planning phase. Now it's time for you to move forward. Look. Independence. Financial independence. So you've been working on something. You've been wanting to do something. You have been building something, doing research, putting something together. You've been putting work into something. And, you know, this new beginning is leading you to the financial goal that you have. Tell me about this 3 of Swords, please, for Cap. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Look, all them disappointments, that's over. That's over. It's divine timing now. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Death, and the Judgment in one reading. It is divine timing for you to stand the funk up. Y'all heard that? Confirmation. Time for you to stand up. And something just tapped. All right, Capricorn, this is your reading. I love you for being here. If you need a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. Otherwise, I'll see you at my next reading. Aquarius, welcome. Let's get popping off immediately with your 12/12 portal messages. If you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, go on and hit that button one time for me, please. Boop. Thank you. Your first message is love proposal. Okay, Aquarius. So you have a love proposal coming in for the 12/12 portal. I see you. Okay, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, by the way. I keep forgetting to say that. So, I want to get that out the way. What do we have? Embrace change. Embrace change and welcome new possibilities. Okay? So, you have some beautiful changes that you're embarking on. In love thus far, as it says, but otherwise just new, you know, it just feels very light when it says embrace the change and welcome new possibilities. Like it feels like very light, beautiful energy. And then look at the, what is this, like sparks on here? I don't even know, fireworks. It just looks like it's giving me passion in something, something evolving. Maybe you literally coming out of your cocoon, Aquarius. What do we have? We have woman, dealings or relationships with a woman. Yeah, with a woman. Okay, so some of your divine, whomever, may be getting into a relationship. You may be going into a, you know, what am I trying to say? You might be going in with a love proposal to someone, or you might be receiving one to a female, divine masculine or feminine. Jesus, I can't even speak. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Look, I love it. I love it. Y'all got love proposal? All right. Embrace the change, Aquarius. Don't get nervous. You might be meeting someone new. All right, let me get y'all a song. Let me get your song for the portal. What do we get? What's going on with my phone? What is going on with my phone? Okay, I just got it. I seen it. We got My Year by Aaron Cole. Because it's my year. It's my year. Hey, God made me for this man. It's my year. Okay, Aquarius. You're to be coming into a new year. This is your year. That's the energy that the portal is bringing in for you. This is your year. Not your month, not your week. This is your year. Okay? And then we have Fire Guardian Ignite. Fire Guardian Ignite your passions. I said that was giving me passion. Like, maybe you could be embarking on a new passion or a different way to go about doing something you're passionate about or executing something you're passionate about. Let's go further with the tarot. What messages, what do we have for Aquarius? Whoa. Wow. Shit. We got the Tower. And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. I see why they started off with embrace change. Because you have some sudden changes coming in, Aquarius. You have some sudden changes that I feel like it's bringing a fresh, nice new beginning. It's you know, I don't feel like it's like a something you're going to not enjoy. I personally like the Tower. It clears away things that are no longer, you know, need to be there. So, you know, and I don't even feel like that's what it's doing. Well, I mean, it is, but it's more like energetically speaking, or you know, bringing in a new business opportunity that's way better than the one you're doing right now, or something like that. You know, just something better than the good that you already got going on. But something this Nine of Wands, I'm curious to see what that's about. I'm going to get a clarifier on that. Well, I'm going to clarify on the Tower too. But what, you know, you've been on a long journey. Some of y'all, this could be a spiritual journey. Spiritual awakening has been a big theme in several of the signs already, and I like that. You know, that means the collective is waking up a lot more and more. But there's some long journey that you've been on with something, and I feel like that's where the changes are coming in. Tell me, matter of fact, let's just clarify that right now. Can you tell me more about the Tower, please, for Aquarius? Shit. Yeah. Whoa. You got the Tower and the Judgment. Okay. So the Judgment is clarifying the Tower. Tell me more about that. Tell me. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. And let me get one more to complete that thought. Let me get one more about the Tower. Wait, I didn't want those 3 more. That's too much. We have the Page of Wands. So, you may have been worried about your finances. And maybe not necessarily worried and like, oh my God, I can't figure it out. It was maybe more like in a, that's interesting because my phone just shuffled the music by itself. And it went to a song called Make Me Over, which I have no idea what that is. But I feel like that is like what you're doing. I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like you've been trying to figure out how to make more money, how to increase the amount of money coming in, or how to get something that you've been, you know, like a business that you may have been investing in for a while and has been going anywhere. You're trying to figure out how to make it work, or you know, should you give it up, or, you know, you just been all in your hair trying to figure out something when it comes to your finances. And I don't know, there's some sort of there's some more passion too. Like something is igniting your passions with this 12-12 portal. This Page of Wands, this new seed that's being planted, whether it's an idea, an opportunity, just something that reignites your want to do something. And because it's now divine timing for all this to happen, it takes off better than you know, thought it would, or better than it ever has, or it takes off like how you've been wanting it to. Like you're getting the result with something, and that's where the sudden changes are coming. But I feel like there may be a different way for you to do it, and that's just what the Page of Wands is. This is going to be a different way, a new idea. It may not necessarily be a whole new project. I feel like it's a new idea of how to accomplish the thing you've been trying to accomplish. Tell me about the Nine of Wands with Aquarius. What did we get? We got the Emperor and the Six of Wands. So I feel like that's kind of in the same message, and being that the Tower and the Nine of Wands fell out together, that makes sense to me. It's the Six of Wands and the Emperor clarifying. They're gonna, why is this thing changing by itself? Anywho, we have the Six of Wands and the Emperor. So this long journey that you've been on, the long battle, you're coming out successfully. This is a victorious battle, and this is the result of the battle. That's what you're stepping into now. Like, and it could be a long journey with something, you know, trying to build your empire, which obviously that's going to be a long journey. It ain't even over. But there's something you've been giving your money and time and energy into, and maybe it just hasn't been working. Or you have an idea that you want to execute, and now is the time to do so. But this is something you've been wanting for a while. You've been on this road for a minute with the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands, because you're coming out of this road successfully, and quite a lot wiser than you were when you went in. You require a lot more wisdom to take with you on this new journey that you're embarking on. Tell me more. What other messages do we have for Aquarius? You're coming in a lot wiser. You're coming in a lot more successful. Like you're definitely on the right path to building your empire, family, whatever that means for you. What additional messages? 12 messages do we have for Aquarius? We have the Two of Cups. Some of y'all could be meeting a soulmate. Oh, well, hell, we did get a love proposal. I forgot about that. So, yeah. Wow, the Tower and the Nine of Wands just threw me off. I forgot we let off with love. So, yeah, some of y'all could be meeting a soulmate for this 12-12 portal. What other messages do we have for Aquarius? I'll take them. So, we have the Five of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Two of Swords. Oh, Jesus, I could have left that. Five of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so I feel like something is being revealed to you, and it probably has a lot to do with this Tower happening, revealing something you didn't know, especially with the High Priestess. It's revealing some sort of something you would consider sacred knowledge, something that would be important for you to know. And it's giving you a choice to make. It could be the love proposal. Tell me about this High Priestess. It could be a love proposal for you. And it just leaves you very indecisive. The High Priestess got the Seven of Swords. Wow. The Three of Cups. And the Death card. Like you have some serious changes going on. Tell me why the Seven of Swords is here for Aquarius. Tell me why the Seven of Swords is here. The Nine of Wands again. So, it's like the information that you're hearing, you're not trusting it. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Why it's here? Why I say that? The Three of Wands. I don't know. It's like you've been on something. You've been doing something for so long. That it's like it's disappointed you, or you haven't trusted it, or you know, I don't know. You're not trusting something. And it's like you're being given an opportunity to get out of your comfort zone in some sort of way to expand. Tell me why the Seven of Swords is here. Tell me why the Seven of Swords is here for Aquarius. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. I really don't. Seven of Wands. I don't know. There's something being revealed that you seem to be being very defensive about. Aquarius. It's like you seem to be very defensive. It could be about somebody you've known for a long time, or about something you've been doing a long time. But I feel like this information is changing something. It's changing something that, I don't know, you could be happy about in the end. It seems like you're going to be happy about it in the end. This information could come from friends, or it could be about friends. It could be revealing some friends or people in your life that you may not trust already. You know, you may need to set up healthy boundaries. You may need to set up some boundaries. You may need to move away or leave some people alone, cut some people off that you've known for a long time. So it's all how it falls for you, Aquarius. Tell me about the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups got the Queen of Cups. So some sort of loving, like compassionate connection coming in. Could be from a water sign. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. You got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very popular card with all the signs. I love it. Luck is on your side. This is some sort of divine soulmate, you know, deep soulmate connection. Someone that is definitely meant to be in your experience right now. Two of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Swords and this decision. We got the Eight of Swords. So you're going to be in your head about something, Aquarius, which is not surprising. But you're going to be overthinking something. You're going to be overthinking a choice. It could be a choice of two people. You could have two people. You could have a choice of the old versus the new. Confirmation. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. We got the Three of Pentacles. It could be a choice of two jobs. Staying at the old job. Going to a new one. It could be deciding to go back to school. Should you further your education? You know, take it as it resonates for you, Aquarius. But these are your 12/12 portal messages. I love you for being here, and I'll see you at my next reading. Pisces beloveds, welcome to your 12/12 portal reading. Let's get it popping off immediately with your first message. If you have not become a part of our family as yet, go on and press that button one time. Boop. Thank you. Your first message is gossip. Okay, so let's see what that's about. Okay, let's get your tea leaves. Got one. Let's get another one. Two. That's too many. You know what? I'm gonna take them. 2 more fell out. Okay. So y'all got fly, a period of ill health and depression. Okay. We got hat. You'll be playing a different role. Shit. Okay. We have fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. And yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is how y'all are feeling now. You're feeling tied down and depressed, frustrated, maybe sad. Something hasn't been going your way, an outcome you've been looking for. You could be in a relationship you've been trying to get out of, or having some sort of relationship frustrations. Let's go a little further. Let's see why this is being brought up. We have courage. Courage lies within. You have the power to overcome anything. Okay, Pisces, so y'all going through it. Y'all going through it. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Where's your song? Let me see. Jesus, look at the song. What do we got? I Am Changing by Jennifer Holliday. So that's a song from Dreamgirls, the movie. And it's actually about, she was actually gossiped about. That's Effie, if y'all know the musical. It was actually a Broadway musical. That's how I saw it first. I grew up seeing it as a child. They got a little movie about it now that Jennifer Hudson played the role. Anywho, she made that song after she went through all her shit. You know, I'm just going to paraphrase. She went through a lot of gossiping, a lot of, this, that, and the other. She was played by her dude. He left her for her homegirl. She took over the lead in the group. All that type of stuff. But she overcame her darkest hours. And stepped back out on her own strength and created a new life for herself with her child. I feel like that is what's happening for you. I feel like you're going through, you're in the middle of a chaos or the storm right now or something like that. Or you have been there for a minute. And something is changing, but I feel like they're requiring you to have patience, like to hold on. Let's see. Message for Pisces for the 12-12 quarter. Message for Pisces. Like you need to hold on. Hold on for one more day. We got Sag, trust, and thrive. I feel like you need to hold on. Trust and thrive. Trust in the process. Trust in what you're doing. Trust in what you're having faith in. Let's get to the tarot. 12 messages for 12. Oh my God, I'm gonna get it out. Wait a minute. 12 portal messages 4 by 6. Jesus. Okay. First card that jumped out. The Star. Okay? So some sort of renewal. Hope. Like healing. Rewards coming in. Tell me why this is here for Pisces. The Star. Tell me why this is here. It's a beautiful card to have. I'm talking about the Chariot. Yes. So you have some forward movement coming in something. You had a breakthrough. Thank God. I was hoping this wasn't going to be a sad, all depressive reading. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So the 12-12 portal is bringing you healing. Okay? It's bringing you rewards after a tower. After a long obstacle. Strenuous. Right? You got breakthroughs. Okay? Bringing in some forward movement in something. Tell me what other messages we have for Pisces. For the 12-12 portal. What are the messages we have for Pisces? What messages? All right, we got the 8 of Pentacles. Okay? We got the 8 of Pentacles, something that you put hard work into. Tell me more for Pisces. What other messages do we have? Something paying off that you put hard work into. That might be where your frustration has been coming from. I feel like I may have said that already now. But something you're putting hard work into is starting to pay off. You got the Hangman. I believe this is your energy. Either Virgo or Pisces is the Hangman. And there's a different perspective that you're gaining with something. There's a different perspective. Tell me more for Pisces. Tell me more. Let's see what that perspective is. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Everybody trying to get that bread. All right? You may have some money coming in. Let's see. Like, you know, going from the 8 to the 10. Something you've worked on. Or something you've been working on that hasn't been, you know, panning out or producing as you would desire. You getting it, the 12-12 portal bringing you in a different perspective that is assisting you in getting from the 8 to the 10 of Pentacles. Tell me more about this 8 of Pentacles, please. Tell me more for Pisces. We got the 2 of Cups. All right, well, I wasn't expecting that. So, something giving you a perspective of how to get to the happy family. You've put in a lot of work to some sort of soulmate connection. Tell me more. Tell me more about this for Pisces, please, about the 8 of Pentacles. And now you have the 5 of Pentacles. So they have made you feel, they have left you feeling abandoned. They may have ghosted you, left you feeling like out in the cold, like, you know, unsupported. Something like that. Tell me more about this 8 of Pentacles. Tell me more. Maybe left you feeling, I keep hearing unsupported. And you have the Hermit. So y'all could be in separation, or you could be thinking about leaving them alone. Or you could be wanting that, or preferring to be on a solo journey. But yeah, you might be doing some deep introspection right now. Can't even say the word. Which is how you're getting to the Hangman moment. Tell me about the Hangman, please. You might be doing some deep introspection soon. We got the 9 of Pentacles. That's more money, but also more independence. That's financial independence. So I feel like you're trying to figure out how to break free from something. Whether it is your own lack mentality, or a person that you feel might be holding you back financially or in some type of way, or, you know, maybe they make like a significantly less amount of money than you do. But I feel like you prefer to go your own way, to focus on your own self. Tell me more about the Hangman. And this, you know, I feel like you're gonna get a new idea or something as to how to do so. Wow, and then you got the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Some sort of new opportunity that you want to take. And I feel like you want to take it by yourself. You don't want to take nobody with you. Or you don't want to take the current person with you. If there is a person for you, Pisces. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. There's some sort of new opportunity you have that might even involve you moving away. Like away or overseas or something. We got the 6 of Swords. Financially speaking, things are smoothing out for you. You're moving away from the choppy waters. Things are starting to calm down. This new opportunity, Pisces, is leading you to a very abundant period in your life. You could be a lump sum, or it could be a position that leads you to that. You know, that's you'll be making that type of money. But I also feel like y'all want to leave somebody or some sort of connection, or maybe an old job. But there's something that you are having the courage to walk away from, to leave alone, and you're choosing you. And that's what I'm talking about. So that could be why people gossiping about you, because you're doing stuff that they ain't strong enough to do. Oh, well. All right, you know, I keep forgetting to give everybody this last message. Let me get this last message for y'all. We got creative. So you're tapping into your creative side. You could be venturing off into some entrepreneurship and leaving your job alone. All right, Pisces, I love you for being here, and I'll see you in my next reading. Aries, welcome to your 12/12 portal messages. Let's get it popping off immediately with your first message. If you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, go and tap that button one time. Boop. Thank you. Okay, we got divine orchestration. Yes. So this 12/12 portal, something being divinely orchestrated. 12/12, that, you know, sounds about right to me. Let's get some tea leaves. See what's popping for Aries with this 12/12 portal. What is popping off for Aries? Thank you. This thing is falling everywhere. Ugh. Okay. Y'all got table. Hard work ahead. Excuse me. I need to get some water. And we have coins. Money will be coming to you. Well, that is what comes with hard work, right? Nice. Nice. I love it. Let me get some more messages. Thank you. Aries, hope. This has been a popular card. Hope is a beam of light in the darkness. Okay, so maybe you've been going through it financially, Aries, and you're about to get a break. This 12/12 portal, you're about to get a financial break. You got money coming in. Let's cut the cards. We have great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. So maybe you've had you've been on a spiritual journey thus far. You could be coming out of a dark night of the soul, you know, and it's been a little difficult. You know, a little difficult might be an understatement, okay? And then y'all got burning karma, right? As I'm talking about a spiritual journey. So I feel like this is what you're doing right now. You're burning off past bad karma and stepping towards soul freedom, advancing towards your true potential. That's what you're doing right now. You have divine orchestration. Things are happening in divine order, in divine alignment. Let's see what your song is for the 12/12 portal. Aries, you got Armor from Iniko. Iniko is her name. And the song is called Armor. I feel like you have built up some sort of spiritual armor, or, you know, like a unfuckwithable type of an armor. Like you done been through a lot and you've gained a lot of wisdom, and that's where a lot of your armor comes from as well. You've gained a lot of strength, fortitude, grace, patience. And I feel like all of that was a part of like you're the curse breaker of your family. Like you're probably the black sheep or something like that. And you were going through your version of a spiritual awakening. And it's a forever journey, but it has different phases. And you probably were in one of the harder ones. But I feel like you're coming out. You're definitely coming out on the other side a lot wiser. You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot, and you're using these nuggets of wisdom that you've gained in this phase going forward. Like, you probably don't even see that yet, but, you know, I don't know. I feel like something might be bringing it full circle for you with this portal. Y'all got the Four of Cups. So some sort of opportunity that's coming in that you're, probably not trusting because things haven't really been panning out, or it's a little hard to believe, I believe it when I see it type thing. Or you could still be in the disappointment type energy because of the things that haven't worked out, that, you could possibly miss this opportunity. So you don't want to be there, because the Four of Cups is definitely a cup being offered. It's just, you're over there on the other side looking at milk that has failed already. Okay. We have the Two of Cups. Okay. Some type of soulmate energy coming in for you, soulmate. If you're looking for soulmate. Some type of soulmate energy coming in, Aries. If you're looking for love, it's here. We have the Five of Swords. So surrendering to some sort of mental anguish, maybe worrying or, trying to figure out something, going back and forth in your head, trying to figure out how to do something or something like that. But you're looking like you're surrendering. You're giving that up. We have the Six of Cups. Okay, so somebody from your past could be revisiting. I'm going to say. We have the King of Pentacles, Aries. So let's see what this is talking about. Let's see. Let me see. Tell me about the Six of Cups. What is that? What is that here? And the King of Pentacles with the financial stability right there. You start off with money will be coming to you. The Eight of Wands. So you're going to be connecting with somebody from your past. Could be an old friend or partner, old romantic partner. It doesn't have to be. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Tell me about the King. What's that talking about for Aries? Whatever it is, it's all divinely orchestrated. Well, damn. We got the Eight of Cups. The Six of Cups came out again. The Ace of Swords. And the Nine of Wands. So, who the hell is the King of Pentacles in? Who is the King of Pentacles? Oh, that's too much. Who is that? The Hermit. So the King of Pentacles could be you. So then tell me why the Eight of Cups is here. Let me put this over here. Tell me why the Eight of Cups is here for Aries. Tell me why the Eight. This one, the Four of Wands. So you could be moving. You could be moving out from, like, a home you were in with a romantic partner, your husband, your boo, or something. You could be moving on from that or being an offer to move in together. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups. Why this is here. We got the Magician. Yeah. I feel like you're, and you also got the Hermit. So I feel like if you are moving on from some type of connection, somebody from your past, that's probably why the Six of Cups is here. You know, somebody from your past, you know, it's like they want to talk though. They want to talk, they're coming in to communicate in some type of way. But that could be who you're moving on from, Aries. You have some sort of, I don't know, something new you're learning that it could be encouraging you to walk away from this person, the information that you learn. You could have been on a long road with them thus far. They could have, you know, you could find out that they have done something and they've done it before many times. And this is the last, you know, this is the end of this. You're at their last straw now. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. You could be moving on from a marriage. Or, you know, some type of relationship. Somebody you were living with. Or has a family with in some type of way. Or they were offering that. Tell me about the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups got the Seven of Cups. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Got the Queen of Swords and one more for the Two of Cups. Oh, you gave me two. We got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay. So, another relationship. Another message about relationships, I mean. We got the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords. This is another conversation. I mean, another message about the conversation. And I don't know. I feel like maybe I don't know. Maybe the person has been stepping out. Maybe they have options. Maybe you have options. And I feel like some sort of truth comes out in this conversation. And it's like you give up. You're tired of fighting. That's probably why you're looking like that on the Four of Cups. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Tell me about the Four of Cups. They probably trying to, wow, as I was just about to say, they probably trying to come back and apologize. Here go the Page of Cups. They probably trying to come back and apologize and you know, revive something. Bring something back to life. And you're over it. Because they done did this, you know, 3-4 times already. And you're done. Aries, it's a wrap. Five of Swords, why is that here? Why is the Five of Swords here? The Knight of Cups. Look, I feel like you're done. This is why you've been going back and forth about it. You have, you done been here before. You done been here before. And, you know, you really care about the person. Wow, look. Eight of Swords on the bottom. You've been all up in your head about this. You've been here before. And, I don't know. It's like you find out something or you decide to have a conversation with this person and let them know how you feel. Something like that. You're tired of something repeating. And you're breaking this cycle. It's like, I don't know, divinely orchestrated. All right, Aries, this is your 12/12 portal reading. If you need a personal reading, the link is in my description box below. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you at your next reading. Taurus, welcome to your 12/12 portal reading. Let's get it popping off immediately with your first message. If you have not subscribed to and become a part of my family as yet, go on and tap that button one time. Boop. Thank you. This is Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and your first message is Sagittarius. Also, Taurus, this is your Venus and North Node as well. And your first message is Sagittarius. Okay. So, Sagittarius must be pertinent to you in some type of way. Let's get your best messages. All right. Taurus. 12, 12, 12. Nope. Not really 6 cards, just 1. Oh. 2 fell out. That's okay. We have light. Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. Okay. And prosperity. Prosperity comes from hard work and a love for life. So you have some prosperity coming in, and you're being encouraged to be the light in a situation or just in general. You could be, I don't know, I feel like some of y'all could be changing careers or focusing your career more on a healing. You know, we'll focus more on healing versus something, whatever else you were doing before is a side message I'm getting. You got Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Interesting, you also got Sagittarius. And then you have Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So, you have something that is igniting your passions. Or I dare to say reigniting your passions in something or in life in general. It could have something to do with the Sagittarius. But the unknown path would be the best choice for you if you have 2 choices to make, Taurus. You have Dark Man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. And you have Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Okay? So the Dark Man could be the problem, as how I just laid them out. The finger is actually pointing at the Dark Man or the man on the picture. So, you know, take that as it resonates for you. Let's get your song for the 12-12 messages. What is your song? We Belong by Pat Benatar. We belong to the tiger. We belong to the light. We belong to the thunder. We belong. We belong. We belong together. I feel like somebody may come tell y'all that, who may not necessarily be somebody that you need to be messing with. You know what I mean? Like, they may be coming to tell you that, but it might be too late. You know what I'm saying? You might be like over it or over your wants to be with them. Oh, look, and we said the unknown path is going to be the best one for you to take. Ain't that something? What we got? New territory. The unknown path. Meant to try new things in life. Walk in unfamiliar territory. Enable success through learning. So, like, nothing from the old is what you need to be messing with. What messages do we have for Taurus for this 12-12 portal? What messages do we have? What we got? We started with the World, okay? Successfully completing a phase, and the Hermit. The Hermit and the World, you may have been on a spiritual awakening journey. I feel like I've been saying that a lot in this reading. You may have been in isolation. You may have been single. You may just maybe have chosen to walk away from your old set of friends. And, you know, you might be embarking on a new one, some new ones. You know, finding a new soul tribe. Why is the World here for Taurus? Why is the World here for Taurus? Look, we have the Three of Swords, and wow, is this the World again? Yes. Wow. The World doubled up with the Three of Swords. Like, this is the World twice. And then the Three of Swords. So it's like an end to disappointments. It's fucking beautiful. An end to disappointments. An end to things from the past. An end to past trauma, past blockages. Tell me more about the World, please. The Taurus. Tell me more about the World. And why this is here. We have the High Priestess. Okay, the end of the unknown, the end of not knowing. Why is the High Priestess here? Tell me why the High Priestess is... That's a lot, but it's three of them. We got the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Wands for why the High Priestess is here. So that's definitely, I'm not going to keep all of that, but that's definitely the ending of the unknown. It's like it's a whole phase closing out for you. And with the closure of this phase comes clarity, understanding, and the end of disappointments. Tell me more about the World for the Taurus, for the Taurians. Tell me more about the World, please. It's like the end of a difficult phase. Two of Wands. You ain't just sitting around making plans no more. You're getting ready to take off. You're getting ready to execute these plans. You have the world in the palm of your hands. Tell me about the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here for Taurus? We have the Ten of Swords. More shit closing. You got the Ten of Swords. Like ending of your... This is the ending of isolation. You've been more on a solo journey. And that's ending. That's ending now. What other messages we have for Taurus for the 12-12 portal? We have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. There go the Soul Tribe right there. So the Five of Pentacles is definitely what I feel is a part of what's ending. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. This lack, this abandonment, this, you know, not having enough. Five of Swords, financial conflict. Financial, well, surrendering, should I say? Tell me more about that. Surrendering. We got the Page of Wands. All right, so some sort of new way of handling your finances. It feels more like a new mentality, a new way of manifesting, creating your abundance. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I feel like this might want to come out too. Yeah, and the Judgment. A renewal. A financial renewal. You may also be given a gift. Some sort of financial gift or something, but I've been working out a little harder than usual, and my whole friggin' body's hurting, I'm telling you. So this, you know, you may be given something that assists you in balancing out your money, like the flow, you know, the giving and receiving, with what's going out and what's coming in, the flow balancing out. This new inspiration, this new idea you have, this new way of dealing with your money may be what brings in this Six of Pentacles, this balance. Because you're going from the 5 to the 6, so that's progression. You're progressing from the 5 to the 6. Tell me about the Three of Cups, please. We have the Ten of Cups. All right, so you could be spending more time with family, or I feel like it's more like chosen family. It feels tribish. It feels tribal, I should say. Like your soul tribe, like friends. The Ten of Cups is family, but it doesn't feel like blood family. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. We got the Ten of Wands. Yep. 10-10. Tell me more about that. The Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's you. And this is soul tribe to me. This is soulmate, traditionally with the Two of Cups. But this is soul tribe. It's like it's not going to be as hard for you to find your soul tribe. This could also be love. This could also be your soulmate. But it feels like soulmate friends. It feels like a soulmate, you know, supportive circle. Your guy friends, girlfriends, something like that. Is, you know, it's like you're stepping into people that are more in alignment with who you are now versus where you came from, who you were before, Taurus. All right. I love you. Thank you for being here. If you need a more personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. And I'll see you at your next reading. Gemini, welcome to your 12/12 portal messages. Let's get it popping off immediately with your first message. If you have not become a part of my family as yet, go and tap that button one time and subscribe. Boop. Thank you. If you need a more personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. You can book a reading right there. Your first message is a conversation is coming. All right, Gemini. Y'all like to talk anyway. So, I like Geminis. A conversation is coming. Okay, let's get some more messages. Let's get some tea leaves. Let's see where all this is going. We have Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. And we have Yoke, feeling tied down and frustrated. All right, so I feel like the tea leaves might be how you're coming in right now. I feel like you feel there may be something that you're worried about or that's frustrating you, something that's not turning out the way you desire. It's not giving you the outcome, the results, you know, the response that you're looking for. We have collaboration. Okay. And we have trust. Trust your intuition. And collaboration achieves greater goals. So there might be something you're trying to do by yourself right now that you might be collaborating with, or a collaboration opportunity may be coming to you. You're definitely being advised to take advantage of that. That might be the conversation that's coming. Somebody may want to team up with you in some type of way in doing something. We have a message for Gemini. For the 12/12 portal, we got, look, as I was just saying what I was saying, perspective shift. Yes, it's, you know, I don't know, I guess they did not realize they didn't have enough room to do, I don't know why they did it, but my whole deck fell. It says perspective shift. So I feel like the collaborating might be the perspective, or, you know, you'll gain the perspective from the having the conversation. Let's get your song for this 12/12 portal, shall we? The Greatest from Rod Wave. This playlist has like 4,000 songs on it, but that song came out for my next 7 to 10 day reading. I can't remember which sign, but it would be funny if that was y'all. The Greatest by Rod Wave. Like, I want to say I listened to the song after the reading, and it's about, you know, I think he's talking to somebody. But that's not what I'm getting from it. I feel like if you feel you're the greatest, I feel like some of y'all may feel like that arrogantly, you know, and that might be your ego, how your ego is preventing you from collaborating with others. Like, you know, nobody can do it as good as I can, so why don't I just do it? But, you know, not all of you. But there's, I don't know, there's a healthy energy of, you know, being the greatest as well. I feel like some sort of opportunity may present itself that makes you feel that way. You also got mountains, stand your ground. So mountains represent obstacles in the tarot. So there may be some obstacles in your way at the moment that could be contributing to why you feel frustrated. Or you may be presented with some, and that's where the frustration is coming from. But I don't feel like it's a huge obstacle. I feel like it may be someone who may not necessarily agree with something when you want to do, or your opinion, or they may be trying to change your mind or something, and you are being encouraged to stand your ground, to trust your intuition. What messages do we have for Gemini? Wow, y'all got 10-10. You got 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Them the best 2 10s in the deck. That is happiness, happy family, emotional fulfillment. This is why you're going to be feeling like you're the greatest. It's also financial fulfillment, like accomplishments, feeling accomplished. Tell me why these 10s are here for Gemini, please. Why are these 10s here? What is this? We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more about what. Thank you. We have the Knight of Swords. One more. Six of Pentacles. I feel like you might be ending your attachment to something, Gemini. You're ending your a toxic attachment to something or someone. You're taking action with that in some type of way. It's like you're standing your ground, like you're fighting for your happiness, you know, your peace. You're fighting for your equal share of something you've worked hard for with the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me more about these 10s, please. Thank you. We got the Three of Swords. Something that may have disappointed you in the past as to how it turned out. But I feel like you didn't give up on what you were entitled to. You didn't give up on it. And it seems to be paying off for you now. That's interesting. What else do we have for Gemini? The 12-12 portal. What else do we have for Gemini? We have, okay. We have the Tower. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. Okay, so tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here for Gemini? Tell me about the Tower and why it's here. We got the Six of Cups. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about the Tower before I speak. How much? 3. Let's see. We got the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. I I feel like some type of situation from your past is being cleared away in some type of way. It's something that you've had patience with, you've been waiting on. It could be something pertaining to a job or employment, career, a business, something. It could be a lawsuit. But you've recently acquired some new information, or you will be acquiring some new information that I feel is bringing in this Tower. I feel like it's bringing in the destruction of the fake, I believe. I believe like it's bringing in destruction of the lies or the whatever's not true. Tell me more about the Tower. Tell me more about the Tower. This is very interesting. Tell me more about the Tower. Y'all have an interesting reading. Thank you. We got the Seven of Pentacles again. I was just about to clarify that. So it's like you're planting new seeds. Whatever this is crumbling, I feel like you're wanting it to. I don't think you're going to mind it crumbling. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Tell me about the Seven. We got the Temperance and the Four of Cups. Well, damn. Okay. So some seeds that you are planting is requiring patience. Or some seeds you already planted. Well, with the Four of Cups and where he's sitting here, I feel like you might have been waiting on this for a while. You might have been babysitting these seeds for a while. And, you know, nothing may have produced. This could be the thing that you haven't given up on that's finally producing with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. It disappointed you before because of how long it's been taking. I feel like it's time. And you know, you may have wanted to give up on it, but, you know, there's something in you that didn't allow you to give up on whatever this thing is for you, whatever this obstacle has been. Eight of Cups. Tell me about this Eight of Cups. What it is. Thank you. We have the Three of Cups. So you can be walking away from friends or family members, co-workers. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups. We got the Six of Wands. You're moving on to something better. It's like this thing that you have been fighting for is ending successfully. You're coming in from the battle. You may even be publicly recognized for it. Whereas I feel like when this began, where you may have been humiliated or lied about or something like that, or it's just something, it was injustice. There wasn't any justice being done on your behalf. And that was done in a public manner. The correction of it, the balance of it is also going to be done in a public manner on your behalf, Gemini. And it all begins with a conversation. So take this as it resonates. It's very interesting. I would love to hear in the comments what this means for you. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you at your next reading. Cancer, welcome to your 12-12 quarter reading. Let's get it popping off immediately with your first message. And if you have not become a part of my family as yet, go and tap that button one time and subscribe. Boop. Thank you. Your first message is, birthing something new. Okay, Cancer. Y'all are bringing in something new, starting off this, holy shit, and then you got rebirth. Wow, nice. Every end is a new beginning. So, wow, I love that. I love when the cards talk to each other like that. So you are obviously stepping into some new beginnings here, Cancer. You have chair filled. Wow. More new. Someone new is entering your life. Nice, 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 nice. And then we have the month of March. So they could be an Aries or, yeah, an Aries or Pisces, I believe. I think it's the month of March. I know it's an Aries, but I want to say, because Pisces, Aquarius, yeah, it's Pisces. So you have someone new entering. You're birthing something new. You have a rebirth, a fresh start after something has ended. I love this, Cancer. Next message, please. What is? We have traveler moving in a new direction. Jesus. I love the how it's all, I can't, there's a word I'm trying to think of and it is not coming to me. How everything is syncing up together. Everything has something new. Even March is spring, which is, you know, planting new seeds. So that could be the significance of March. April showers bring May flowers. Is that March is considered spring? Yeah, well, more like April, but whatever. It's Marchy. It's springish. Springish. I believe that's official spring. I don't know. Let's see what your song is, Cancer, for this 12-12 portal. What do we got? You have Nikola Tesla 369 code, which is a meditation. Healing power of 396 hertz. The secret of the universe. Okay. So y'all might need to meditate. You might need to do the 396 hertz. You might need to meditate to that frequency specifically. You might want to look at what that frequency, what's on that frequency. Like what energy is vibrationally on that frequency. Okay. Next message for Cancer. Birthing something new, all this newness. We got Earth Soul. 6 to what is socially acceptable to belong to a community, spiritually evolve here on Earth. What does it say? Earth Soul. So you came here to spiritually evolve. So you could be stepping into another phase of your spiritual awakening journey if you have started that, we'll say. What message do we have for Cancer for this 12-12 portal? What are the 12-12 portal messages? I'm not doing all that. All right. We have some more renewal energy with the star. Okay, some healing. Rewards after a tower. We have the 4 of Wands. Stability. Some of you may be moving into a new home. Some of you could be, you know, getting into some sort of relationship since you did get meeting someone new entering your life. We also have the Magician. Okay, so you being accomplished. You having what you need to move forward with something or just in general. Tell me why the star is here for Cancer. Wow, you got the Magician again. So you are healing. You are being renewed. The star, like you are being given a direction or like a new direction. What did we have that? Yeah, move in a new direction. Tell me more about the star. So you're being given a new path is being illuminated for you, Cancer. We have the 5 of Cups. So you're healing from some sort of grief, disappointment, isolation, things not working out the way you wanted them to. Maybe them looking like they were and then bam, something happened every time, or maybe 3 times. Tell me more about the star. Thank you. And you have the World. Something, this 5 of Cups phase closing out successfully, and you standing solid as the Magician, as that came out twice. You standing complete, having learned all these lessons, having endured, having come out strong, having evolved instead of falling. You have all the tools now. Tell me about the 4 of Wands. Tell me about the 4 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. All right, so you're expanding. You're getting out of your comfort zone, doing things new, going in a new direction, leading you to this new comfort, this new level of comfort. Or you finding this, finding this new level of comfort because of getting out of your comfort zone. Tell me more. We got the 3 of Swords. Moving on from this past disappointments. Tell me more about the 4 of Wands. Why is this here? We got the 6 of Pentacles. Someone could be gifting you a home, or like a room or an apartment to rent, or they could be gifting you the money to do so. You could be getting some place to live that is affordable for you to move into. And that's how you're gifted the money. Tell me more about the 4 of Wands for Cancer. Anything else when it comes to the 4 of Wands for Cancer? 8 of Cups, the Justice, and the Empress. That's Taurus, Libra energy. So some of y'all can definitely be moving. Some of y'all are definitely moving. Definitely moving into somewhere. Things are balancing out for you now. You're attracting good karma. You're creating something beautiful for yourself. By having walked away from something, or you're walking away from, I feel like you might be, you're walking away from the chaos. Like you're walking away from the disappointments and the, ups and downs and, all the no's and, stuff like that. And you're stepping into a new phase. And with this new phase comes, new rewards, a healing phase, a new home for some. Tell me about the Magician for Cancer. The Magician, look, the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. If you need to book a personal reading, the link is in my description box below. Financial independence. Your hard work paying off with the 8 of Pentacles, leading you to the 9 of Pentacles. Hard times being over, carrying these burdens all by yourself. And then with the 10 of Wands, specifically the 10 of Wands is almost home. They're almost home. They can see the house in the distance. Like, some of y'all are definitely moving into some sort of new place to live or something. Any more messages for Cancer? For the strong 12 quarter? Any additional messages for Cancer? Anything? We got the 3 of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be getting a new job or getting a promotion. Maybe you could be collaborating with some coworkers or collaborating with others. All right. Why is this 3 of Pentacles here? Why is this 3 of Pentacles here for Cancer? We got the Page of Swords. So some of y'all could be hearing about a new job or just a new idea, a new way to collaborate, a new way to make money. The Three of Pentacles, some of y'all can be going back to school or learning something more when it comes to your career. You know, you could be acquiring new skills. Anything more about the Three of Pentacles? But you could definitely be learning something with the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, and now you got the King of Swords. So you're definitely learning something. You can be learning something about your job, a new job, your co-workers. If you got the Ace of Wands on the bottom, definitely a new career path, a new way of going about your career. Look, you got the King of Swords on the bottom again. Having a lot of clarity, understanding, knowing which way to go, and communicating as such. All right, Cancer, thank you for being here, and I'll see you at your next reading. Leo, welcome or welcome back. Let's get your 12/12 portal messages popping off immediately. If you have not subscribed to my channel, you know what to do. Go on and click that button one time. Boop. Thank you. You have communication is needed. Okay, so something that is going on in your life is requiring some communication, and I believe that communication is coming in with this portal, Leo. Oh, I didn't get to ask the question. Y'all got divinity. Every moment is filled with divinity. Treasure it. Okay? I feel like you are growing more into your divinity. With something that is, you know, like everyday activities that have, everyday choices you make. That's what I want to say. Everyday choices that you're making, you are, without realizing it, growing deeper and deeper into your divinity, Leo. Some of you could be in the beginning of your spiritual awakening. We have Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Okay, so some communication is needed, and you need to trust your intuition while you're having this communication and as a general message. But I feel like there's something specific that is getting ready to be communicated to you that you need to remember to trust your guts. Trust your intuition when having this conversation in particular. You have perspective shift. Okay, so something is shifting your perspective, possibly the conversation, the communication. Let me get a tea leaf. Let me get 2 tea leaves for Leo. We have 1, and nope. There we go. We have Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Okay, so some of you could be getting a promotion or a raise. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. I feel like that's the same situation requiring you to use your intuition. Specifically, I feel like a perspective shift is needed. You may get one in this conversation that needs to be had, that I feel like is coming. But either way, there is a particular situation where you need to look at it in a different way. There's something else to be seen. Let us see what your song is for this 12/12 portal. We have Messy by Quavo and Takeoff. Who let that broke bitch in? Boy, she too messy. Who the fuck let the broke boys in? Get out my section. Something with a tissue. God bless him. Something. I can't remember. But I feel like somebody is being messy. Is what I feel like. You can go and listen to the song if you want to. You know, it's a little bop. But I feel like somebody's being messy. And it might be the message bringer. I feel like the message bringer is the one being messy. And that's why you need to use your intuition. Because all the information that they're bringing is not what it is. All right, Leo. What messages do we have for the 12-12 for Leo? What messages do we have? What's poppin'? We got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so it could be something at work, something about your job. Hold on, we got something else flipped over here. We got the Sun. So y'all popped out in your own reading with that Leo energy. Okay, that's a lot of abundance, happiness, feeling very unbothered, even though somebody be trying to be messy. Messages for Leo. We got the Hierophant. That's Taurus energy. You could have that in your chart as well. Let's see why some of this is here. Let's go a little deeper with this. What's going on with this 3 of Pentacles? Why is this here for Leo? We got the 8 of Swords. So you may have been trying to figure out something about work. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about 3 of Pentacles. We got the Judgment, the King of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. So, with the 8 of Swords, you could be seeing 888. I feel like you've been trying to figure out how to start your own business or how to get further at your job or something like that. How to revive something. Something is about to pay off for you though. Something you've put hard work into, or yeah, something you've planted seeds with. I feel like it's more entrepreneurial. It doesn't really feel like a job. It could be a career though. You know, it could be a career path where you're not necessarily tied to one particular job. But I feel like you might be trying to figure out something, and that might be where the perspective shift may be coming for you, Leo. Tell me why the Sun is here. Tell me why the Sun is here. Some of y'all may be going back to school, or maybe you were thinking about switching majors or something like that. Wow, the Sun got the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. That's a lot of good shit. Some of y'all could be moving into your own home, celebrating that. There's a new financial path for you. I feel like it's an addition. Something making you feel like this, like the King of Pentacles. Feeling very financially accomplished, or like you're on a very good road, financially speaking. There are financial blessings coming through, financial stability. I really feel like you've been working hard. Maybe not even necessarily at one thing in particular, but you just, you know, you've been working hard and maybe not necessarily seeing the results that you've been wanting in the past, but that's all about to change, child. It is all about to change. Tell me about the Hierophant for Leo, please. Tell me about the Hierophant. We got the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. So there is some sort of offer coming to you where I feel like you may be like defensive or have your walls up about something based on how things turned out in the past for you. Tell me more about the Hierophant. It could be with a Taurus. There you have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's something new. It could be even in a relationship, but it feels very business driven. I feel like some of y'all may be some of y'all may be getting like a promotion at work or a raise or getting recognized at work for something or in business some sort of way, or you know, something affecting your finances or boosting your finances. You have a lot of new beginnings. You have a lot of new beginnings. You have 2 aces already, and you have the sign. There's like a lot of new beginnings coming in for you, Leo. A lot of fresh starts. You just don't need to be overly like guarded. Healthy boundaries, yes, but don't be, you know, have your walls up. Wow, you got the levers on the bottom. Tell me more for Leo, please. Tell me more. That's a lot. It's 4. Do I want those? You got the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, you got the 2 of Swords, and you got the Knight of Swords. So you have a lot of doors opening for you, Leo. You have a lot of doors opening for you, a lot of success coming in. There seems to be maybe some sort of opportunity you could get to, or the opportunity is, you know, giving you a choice to make. Go this way or that way. But there's a lot of forward movement for you. If you were stagnant before, you were, you know, maybe not necessarily able to move the way you've been wanting to move, you're definitely going to be able to do that now. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please, Leo. The Knight of Swords got the Queen of Wands. That's you. Yeah, y'all gonna be making a lot of moves, Leo. In the 6 of Wands, you're gonna be right where you want to be, in front of the camera, in front of everybody, loud and, you know, getting publicly recognized. Everybody gonna be looking at y'all like just how y'all want it to be. Tell me about the 6 of Wands. Tell me about the 6 of Wands for Leo. We got the 3 of Cups. Look, celebrating with friends. Partying. It's going to be a lot of celebration. You're going to be in a very good mood. You're going to be very happy as to how things are turning out for you. Tell me about the 2 of Swords. Very, very pleased as to how things are going for you. Going to be going for you. 2 of Swords. Tell me about that. We got the 5 of Swords. So you might be making a decision now. It's like you might be getting out of your head. It looks like you're deciding to either make a choice or just surrender being all up in your head. Wow, you got the Lovers on the bottom again. Some of y'all may have a decision to make when it comes to a relationship or some sort of connection. You might be, you know, keep going back and forth. Yes, I'm going to stay. No, I'm not. Yeah. And now you're finally going to make a decision. You're going to surrender to one of them. That may be where you have a bunch of walls up. Also, Leo, tell me more about the 2 of Swords. Well, that's just too many. Anything else when it comes to the 2 of Swords? Anything else? We got the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. Balancing out. So you're making a choice. Whether the choice is to surrender and get out of your head about it, you're going to make a choice. Tell me about the 7 of Cups. I don't know why I keep doing that. 7 of Cups. Tell me about the 7 of Cups for Leo. We got the 6 of Pentacles. So the increase in your finances is like it's opening up a lot of doors for you, or all these doors for you opening up for you is increasing your finances. It's one or the other, and either way, that is awesome. I love this for you, Leo. This is your 12/12 portal messages. Thank you for being here. If you need a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. And I'll see you at your next reading. Virgo, welcome to your 12/12 portal reading. Let's get right into it. Get your first message. If you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, Virgo, go on and tap that button one time, please. Boop. Thank you. You got 9 months. Okay. So some of y'all might be finding out that you're pregnant is what I just got from that. Also, whatever's occurring, it's starting now and affecting the next 9 months of your life. Let's go further for Virgo. You could be working on something that's taking you 9 months. Some of you could be taking a course that's a 9-month certification course. You have universal wisdom. The universe is full of wisdom. Seek its guidance. Okay, so I feel like you are tapping into universal wisdom. You are tapping in some sort of way, Virgo. We have warrior spirit. Okay, so this says relentless. This is what I just heard. Saw relentless commitment. Yes, to challenges. Approaches life as a personal battle. Here to master your forceful nature. So there's something you're not giving up on. You're persevering through something. You're putting in the work with something, and possibly for the next 9 months. You might be getting an opportunity that is going to require, you know, some dedication from you for the next 9 months. Another message for Virgo. Look, and we got traveler. Move in a new direction. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm feeling. And some of y'all might move. Some of y'all might move like overseas or something, or away from, you know, what you consider home. You may be living somewhere temporarily for the next 9 months while you focus on this thing. Let me 2 tea leaves for Virgo, please. We have purse. Pay attention to your finances. Okay, and we have unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay, and you also got universal wisdom. So I feel like that's what you're doing, though. I feel like that's what's occurring. There are some downloads or some messages being sent your way in some type of way. And as long as you remain tapped in, you're going to receive them. And I feel like it's an opportunity. Some of y'all may be receiving an opportunity to travel. Some of y'all may be receiving an opportunity to, you know, live abroad for 9 months or something like that. Let's get your song. Let's get your song for the portal. Your song is Open Scars by Young M.A. I want to say she's a Virgo. I don't know that song. I don't know the words, should I say. But that gives me some of y'all going, or, you know, furthering your healing journey, or going on some type of healing journey for the next 9 months. Or you may be going on a retreat or something in 9 months. The time frame doesn't matter. That just gives me you healing, like healing some scars, something that you realize, some wounds that you realize are still open. You know, you may have, you know, healed it a little bit, but not all the way, and you may be discovering that soon, or under this portal. What's the message of 12/12 portal messages for Virgo? I feel like it's quite a bit. We got justice. I got the Libra energy coming out. We got the 5 of Cups. Okay, so feeling disappointed in something, disappointed in the way something has turned out, or feeling abandoned, feeling forgotten, unsupported. We have the 5 of Swords. So some of y'all could be seeing 555. There's a lot of changes getting ready to occur for you. This may be how you're currently feeling. You're surrendering to something. Possibly this offer. With the 4 of Cups, there is the cup being offered. Let's go further. We have the Wheel of Fortune. There is the things turning around. There are some sudden changes occurring for you. And then we have the Sun, ending off with the Sun. Okay? Some sort of balance. There's some divine orchestration happening for you, Virgo. It's happening on your behalf. You have 3 major arcanas out here. The Justice, balancing out something. Balancing out some sort of karma that you may have just burned off. You know, you may have just broken a cycle or something like that. There's some balance coming in, some justice. For some of you, it could be legal justice. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups, please. Tell me why the 5 of Cups is here. Wow. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So some of y'all could have been financially frustrated. For some of you, it could be your finances. Some of you could be a relationship. But either way, you have definitely felt, it's like you felt forgotten by people, by your family, by God, whatever it may be for you. You have felt depleted. You have definitely felt depleted financially, emotionally. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups. You're definitely healing. Wow, as I say that, the Sun came out again. Okay, you got the Sun twice. This is like the hugest card in the tarot, and it came out twice for you, Virgo. There is a lot of healing occurring financially, emotionally, however this has affected your life. That is the area you're receiving healing. Tell me about the 5 of Swords, please. For Virgo, we got the King of Wands. Okay, so that's feeling empowered. Feeling empowered after surrendering to something. You know, like it's like you're deciding to no longer do something that has been draining you. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords. Tell me more about the 5. You could be leaving a job, a relationship. You could be deciding to start your own business. You have the Knight of Cups. Tell me more about this 5 of Swords and why the Knight of Cups is here. Go further with that. The 5 of Swords came out again. It clarified itself. And the High Priestess. So there's some sort of information being revealed to you. Something, maybe somebody coming to express their feelings that you didn't know before. You weren't aware of it. But what is the outcome of this? Like, why is the 5 of Swords here? What is the outcome of that? Where is that going? We got the Strength card. You could have Leo in your chart. You could be gathering up the strength to walk away. Why is the Strength card here? Why is the Strength card here? They're being very non-specific. We got the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, patient. Something could be in divine timing. Something could be happening as it's supposed to. I feel like this information you're receiving needs to come from where it's coming from. So it can't come from me. If they give me too much information, I'll reveal too much information. Because they're being very, I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. Very vague. That's the word. Very vague, but a lot of major arcanas. Just somebody coming in to express something that you didn't know. And it seems to give you a different perspective. Four of Cups. Tell me what the Four of Cups is here. The Four of Cups got the Queen of Cups. So some sort of compassion being shown, some sort of emotional support. You can also be exercising emotional maturity in some sort of situation that it seems to be emotional for you. It could have also affected your finances, but it seems to be emotional. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. It's like this cup that's being offered is, I don't know, like it surprises you. It's overwhelming. It's very supportive at a time where you're looking for an answer. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This can be a financial offer, a financial opportunity, a new job, or something that is going to be for the long term. Something that is solid. It's going to be building, taking you in the financial direction that you want to go in. Tell me why the Justice is here then. What is the Justice doing? We got the Queen of Swords. The Justice is bringing you clarity. There's also some sort of communication. Like the communication that's coming in, it could be from a judge or, you know, it could be from a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Tell me more about the Justice. But this conversation, it's like this information that's coming in it's like it changes a lot for you, and they're not going to give me information on it. We have the Emperor. Okay, so it can definitely be a court case for some of y'all. It can be a father, a parent, a father figure. It could be a boss giving you a promotion or a raise. Whatever it is, it depends on your situation. It's like the information you've been needing, the thing you've been, and you know, and I feel like you're definitely not expecting this at all. They don't even want to tell me much of what it is, but you're not expecting this. And it's going to be very, very abundant for you and make you very happy and just healing a lot of disappointment, a lot of sadness, a lot of hurt, pain, I don't know, just going through it. Tell me why the Wheel of Fortune's here. But you got the Wheel of Fortune on your side now. Like the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. It's like some phase is over. You made it. You got the Hermit. Look, you made it out. The journey. Some of you, this could be a spiritual awakening journey. You could be coming out of a dark night of the soul phase with all these fives. Tell me more about the Wheel. And that's you coming out of your own reading with the Virgo. With the Hermit, you got the Page of Wands came out, and as well as the Six of Cups, I believe. So, I don't know, something that maybe didn't go right the first time, or it didn't go the way you expected it to, is having a different outcome now. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is turning direct in your favor. Maybe it was in retrograde before. But here is another cup. Here's a cup being offered again with the Page of Wands. Some sort of newness, a new spark, a new idea. It could some Some of you could be reuniting or reconciling with somebody from your past. Tell me why the Six of Cups is here. Why is the Six of Cups here? Page of Cups. Some of y'all have somebody coming in to apologize, or maybe a love proposal or something. They want to rekindle something. You got the Wheel of Fortune on your side, Virgo. With that one, like, that's clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, it's time for something to happen. And you're going to do what is right for you based on the wisdom that you have acquired on your hermit journey. So, I'm not worried about you at all. The Sun, I'll tell you why the Sun is here for Virgo. We got the Empress. You got the Emperor and the Empress. So whatever it is you're creating now, whatever it is that you're putting your hands to, you are going to be happy with it. You are creating, you are birthing something new. And I feel like you're building an empire. Some of y'all could be meeting someone new. It's going to be a new person that you're meeting. Or some of y'all could be meeting a new person anyway that has the potential to, you know, be a solid connection for you that is for the long term. And y'all going to be building your empire together. All right, Virgo. I love this for you. Thank you for being here. If you need a personal reading, the link to my website is in my description box below. Okay? See you at your next reading. Libra, welcome to your 12/12 portal messages. Let's get it started off immediately. If you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, gonna press that button one time, please, and thank you. Boop. You have receiving a gift. Nice. That's always nice to receive a gift. I want a gift. Y'all sharing? Y'all got universal wisdom. I want to say, Virgo got that. All right. The universe is full of wisdom. Seek its guidance. You are receiving. Your universal wisdom could be the gift. You're receiving a gift. I'm sorry. You're receiving universal wisdom in some sort of way, or using it. 1 second. Okay. You got new territory. Okay, so you have some new beginnings coming in, Libra. All right, let's see. Let's get some tea leaves for Libra. 1, 2. Y'all have Valley, deep personal strength, and peace that assure success. Okay, so you're on the right road. You're making decisions now that are ensuring your future. It's assuring success. And I feel like this gift may complement that. Whatever the gift is, whether it's a physical gift or it's universal wisdom, download. We have Weeping Willow, Family Sorrow. Okay? Some of you could be receiving an inheritance if you have lost a family member recently, Libra. I feel like I got the 10 of Pentacles with y'all for your weekly reading. What message do we have for Libra for the 12/12 portal? We have summer, bask in joy and light. So your energy just feels very light, like you're just enjoying life. You're very much in the flow. Nothing can kill your vibe right now. That's how this feels, Libra. Let me get your song for the portal. We got Superstar from Luther Vandross. Until you, let me don't sing that. Until you come back to me. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so Superstar, Until You Come Back to Me by Luther Vandross. Some of y'all could have just recently got out of a relationship, or, you know, for those of you who have recently lost a loved one, you could be healing from that right now. They could be sending you universal wisdom. Your ancestors. All right, so what messages do we have for Libra for the 12/12 portal? We're starting off with the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. So either y'all are missing somebody, or someone is missing you, or you could be feeling nostalgic. You could also be reuniting with someone from your past, like running into them or something. You know, maybe y'all talking after you haven't spoken in a long time. So, and the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like you could feel depleted, or you could be trying to figure out how to increase your finances. I feel like that was in your weekly reading also. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles, please. Look, we got the 6. This is receiving a gift card. Receiving a gift card. Some of y'all could be receiving a gift card, but that is the actual tarot card for receiving a gift. So you're progressing from the 5 to the 6. Your money is increasing. It's moving in the direction that you want it to move. And this gift can help you out tremendously, financially speaking. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles, or 6 of Cups, please. Why is this here for Libra? Why is the 6 of Cups here? We got the 5 of Swords. So you're missing someone that you could have been in conflict with. Y'all could have ended things, you know, in a conflict, or, you know, you could have walked away a long time ago. Y'all haven't spoken in a while, and you're just not sure if you want to reopen that. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah. Something ended. You know, something, you could have just walked away. Some of y'all could have just walked away from a connection, or you're choosing not to rekindle one. It could have been burdensome, or walking away is how you are putting down that extra burden. It could have been too intense for you. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups, please. Tell me more. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like y'all are choosing to be single. You have the Magician, and I feel like you're working on building yourself. You're focusing on building you, and you know, it's like you miss somebody, but you're choosing not to rekindle something with them. Interesting. Tell me more about for Libra and the 12/12 messages. Tell me more. Tell me more. Not Libra. Thank you. We have the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Okay, so more of something ending. I just feel like this thing that you wanted to rekindle, you were thinking about it and you decided not to do it. You have surrendered your thoughts about it. The 7 of Swords, please. Tell me more. Why is that here? Something you're not... The Four of Swords. Something you're not trusting. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. You got the Six of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So, I feel like it's the same message. I feel like you're moving on from someone, or moving on from the desire of wanting to reconnect with someone, or you feel like they've done that. Is it like you feel like someone has done that, or you've done that? Some of y'all could be moving also, as a different message. Some of y'all could be relocating. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords and why that's here for Libra. You have the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, something has ended with some type of soulmate connection. And I don't necessarily feel like a physical connection ended. I feel like you are no longer in your head about it. You have chosen to focus on you. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Or that's what you're doing. Nine of Wands. You've been on some long spiritual journey. Or just a long journey with this person in general. Like you've been on some of you could have been together for a long time. Some of you could have been separated for a long time. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Or you could have been thinking about this for a long time. And with the Ten of Swords you got the Devil. This connection you may feel like it's toxic. Or it may be toxic to you. Or like I said earlier, too intense. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. This is very interesting for y'all, Libra. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're just down to repeating the messages that this is something you've either put a lot of work into it and you're deciding to release it now and go a new route or a new direction, or you've been in this thing for a long time and you're deciding to go a new way. Any other messages for Libra? Okay, we got more about making a choice with the Two of Swords and the Four of Cups. So tell me, so we don't need anything about a Two of Swords. I understand y'all being indecisive. Tell me about the Four of Cups. What is this cup being offered to Libra? Transformation, a rebirth, doing something new. So you're probably still in the old. You're probably still doing the same thing. And you maybe really thought that's exactly what you wanted to do, but somehow it's not fulfilling you emotionally speaking. And you're trying to decide if you should go your own route or go a new way or stay doing this. You're trying to figure it out. So what's going to happen with the Two of Swords then? Tell me something I don't know. We got the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Some of y'all may be going into making a decision to, well, shoot. We also got the Hermit. So they're basically just explaining to me. They're not even telling me which way it's going to go. They're just re-explaining that, am I going to stay alone on my isolated journey? Just stick to being me and stay by myself? Or am I going to go in with this love proposal to this Queen of Wands? So, I don't know. What are they going to do? What is Virgo going to, Virgo. What is Libra going to do? Now, where I get Virgo from? You're going to go in. Or let me say you're going to go in, but what you want to do is say something. That's what you more desire to do. You more desire to say something to somebody. And for some of you, this may be even two separate people. Like one person, you is the old, like, you know, it's kind of been routine, and you're kind of not interested in that anymore. You want to go a new route. The new route could be somebody else. The new route could be you try, you know, I'm not encouraging that shit at all, but I don't know the story. I do not judge. But you know, take it as it resonates for you, Libra. Okay. I don't know what I want. I just take it as it resonates. If you need a personal reading, the link is in my description box below. Okay. I love you for being here. Please let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. All right. See you in your next reading. Maybe go check out that weekly reading. I feel like that might help y'all. Scorpio, welcome to your 12/12 portal reading. Let's get it popping off immediately with your first message. If you have not subscribed to my channel as yet, go ahead and hit that button one time, please, and thank you. Boop. Thank you. We got mother. Okay? So some of y'all could be finding out that you are becoming a mother, or you're going to be a mother or a grandmother. Some of you, your mother could be pertinent to you in this 12/12 portal. Some of you, I heard if you lost your mother recently, she is like sending, not recently. I did not mean to say recently. If you've lost your mother already in this life, she is sending you some sort of communication, some sort of messages or something in this 12/12 portal. Through it, something like that. Scorpio, what is there? Okay, we have rebirth. Okay. That's y'all energy anyways. We got rebirth. Every end is a new beginning. So some of you, I mean, not some of you, you have a new beginning coming, Scorpio. You have a rebirth in something, you know, some of you could be getting a second chance or a fresh start. Wow, we have marriage. Okay. I don't know why I feel like that has something to do with a fresh start, but we have marriage. Okay. So some of y'all could be getting a marriage proposal, or you could be getting married. Nope, we did that already. You could be getting married, or you could be meeting someone where the relationship has the potential to lead to marriage. Scorpio, okay. Give me another message for Scorpio in this 12/12 portal. What is their messages for this portal from this deck? We have Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. I again just thought of those of you who have a mother or a grandmother who has passed on, who is communicating with you in some type of way through this portal. I don't know what the portal has to do with it, but they're communicating with you in some type of way. And that is, you know, I got that message again with the healing information. So that is just beautiful. But those of you who have not, that message is not for you about your passed on mother or grandmother. There is healing information being revealed to you in this portal, with this portal, around this portal, through this portal. I don't even know how to say that. We have boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So I feel like y'all about to put in some work. Like you're maybe going to be busier, or like reigniting your passions in something, wanting you to put more effort into something. And we have apple. Temptation will test you. Okay. Well, Scorpio, that's kind of right up y'all alley. So let's see the song. Did we pull out the cards? Yes. Let's see the song for the portal. What is their song for Scorpio? Make Me Over by Bree. This song came out in my previous reading. Brianna Babinokes. I don't even know how to say that. I don't even know that song. But it's called Make Me Over. And I feel like that's what you're getting. A rebirth. You are being made anew. That's what I get from that. What are the messages for Scorpio? This is 12-12 portal. What are the messages for Scorpio? What are the messages for Scorpio nowadays? Not better like that. Oh my god. Y'all got the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. So you could be seeing 888. You could have been trying to manifest something since August. Since the 8-8 portal that is coming to fruition at this time. But there is something manifesting for you, something that you've put a lot of work into. There are seeds that you have planted. You've worked hard at something, and it's like it's coming in very quickly. You also have another message here about messages coming to you. So, you know, with the Queen of Cups, that could absolutely be psychic messages. That could be, you know, messages from your ancestors. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles for Scorpio. Tell me about the 8 of Pentacles. Your money is increasing with this 8 of Pentacles. We got the Page of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. Page of Swords. So some sort of new idea. Bringing you a lot of success. And the 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Queen of Swords. So you're being very verbal about your boundaries, like what you're not going to do and what you are going to do, what you will accept and what you won't accept. You're communicating very clearly, Scorpio, in this conversation that seems to be about business or money. But either way, it's about something that you have put in hard work with already, or you will be. Because this is a new opportunity. It's like it could be an area of your life that you've put in hard work, and now you have a new opportunity in that area to further your growth. 8 of Wands. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. We got the 9 of Wands, and we have the 10 of Swords. So for some of you, that's the message from your passed on loved one. Some of you, that is something is manifesting that you've been very patient about. You've put in a lot of work. You've put in a lot of time. You've put in a lot of energy, a lot of effort. You've been there for a long time. It's been a long journey, not necessarily an easy one with this thing. And it's ending. There's an ending to a difficult situation. Something is manifesting for you. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands, please, for Scorpio. I mean, all of this fell out. I'm not taking it, but damn. You got the Death card, the Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. Like something you've been wanting. There's a new financial path for you. A new money road. Look. a new, like you feeling alive again, you being confident and in control, possibly starting a business or being able to step into the entrepreneurial role that you've been wanting to, or expand your business in some type of way. Tell me about the Queen of Cups for Scorpio, please. You receiving some sort of support or compassion with something that you have been conflicted with. You have been maybe receiving a lot of pushback with. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. We got the Knight of Swords. So something is coming in very quickly for you. So something is coming in very quickly for you that is helping you out of something, or assisting you with something, helping you out of a conflicting situation or something that has not been going right. You have the Judgments and the Page of Pentacles. That is more renewal energy. There's some good news coming. Something is coming that is supporting you. It's going to support you in some type of way, financially, emotionally, however that plays out for you, Scorpio. There's some sort of offer, opportunity, something new, bringing in this rebirth. So something has just ended. A marriage could have just ended for you. And you're stepping into a healing phase now. This is the healing part, the part where you heal and you begin again. Any additional messages for Scorpio? Anything additional for Scorpio? Okay. Right, so we got the King of Swords. All right. So this portal is bringing in some clarity. We already, kind of talked about that. Some information. And we have the Five of Wands again. Damn. You're stepping into some sort of understanding. Tell me about the King of Swords. You're understanding something, receiving clarity, enlightenment, something like that. We have the Hermit and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so that's Virgo energy. And I want to say I got this combination for Virgo. Knight of Cups and the Hermit. But tell me more about this King of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Swords and why the Hermit is here. We got the Eight of Cups. Tell me more about the King of Swords. And we got the Moon. So I feel like some of y'all are walking away from someone. We got the Magician on the bottom. Some of y'all are choosing to not accept a love proposal or some sort of love offer. It could be a marriage proposal, or like I said, some of y'all are walking away from your marriage. Some of y'all are you're choosing to walk alone. You're choosing to go the opposite direction, and I feel like you are confidently communicating that. Five of Wands. Or you just did that and you're healing from it. We got the Eight of Wands again. Telling you, you're manifesting some sort of help. Some sort of support, some sort of communication, a message. Something you've been wanting is coming in to assist you in this conflict that you have been experiencing, Scorpio. Okay? These are your 12/12 portal messages. Let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. If you need a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description box below. All right? Thank you for being here, and I'll see you at your next reading.